Hello, 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 everybody. Oh my goodness, I am back. I am back. I feel refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. I did not think I was going to come back and feel refreshed and rejuvenated, but I do. And I think part of it is actually because I finished my video for tomorrow. I finished it like literally right before stream, like right now. So I was really excited about that because literally I thought I might not end up doing that. And it wasn't great, I'll tell you that. But I did finish it. I finished everything I had to do this week, which is like freaking crazy. There was so much stuff I had to do this week, and I literally can't believe I got it all done. Although there are some like personal things I did not get done this week. Hello, Painting Polish. How are you? I love your little Gumby. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. So I'm wearing a very cute combo, I think. Although, like, why is this not there? It's visible. I'm always struggling with brightness. Always. I'm always struggling with brightness on this freaking stream. Hello, Earth Girl. Hello, Khaleesi. Hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Pride Eve. I hope I see all of you in the Discord at 5 to watch the Birdcage. I am very excited about it. And if you have some reason have not seen the Birdcage, you should watch it before Saturday. And a great time to watch it would be with me tonight at 5 p.m. PST. How are y'all? How was your week? I have not seen you for an entire week because on Tuesday, I just like could not fucking do it. By the way, I'm expanding my physical DVD collection. I have the Birdcage and La Cage aux Folles, which the Birdcage is based off of. Interesting movie. Scene for scene, basically the Birdcage. Except for the scenes with the senator and his wife. It's not a senator in this because they don't have senators in France. He's a deputy of somebody. That's way longer. And like, I was wondering if this movie was way longer, and it is way longer. It is way longer than La Cage aux Folles. So yeah. But other than that, like, it is almost scene for scene at the Birdcage. I mean, it basically is scene for scene the Birdcage, except for the scene with them at dinner is like a lot longer. So I'm excited I got to watch this. In some ways, I like this couple better, not like performance wise, but chemistry wise. But honestly, like, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so that's been on my mind. But I'm very excited to watch it tonight. And I've just been buying DVDs for everything we watch because I am so sick of having to deal with the freaking like Amazon or whatever, and whoever is stopping me from like watching things. Nathan Lane and Robin Williams are so iconic in that movie. So iconic. So freaking iconic. You are so right. They are so good. The one thing that I feel that the couple has in La Cage aux Folles that they don't have is a little more sexual chemistry. But I feel like on a rewatch, there was more there than I was giving it credit for. So who the fuck knows? How are you doing, Ruby? Hello, hello. I'm going to remove my nail polish right now. I am wearing Orly. This is Orly Party Animal. I would love for it to focus. And it's over. This is like so... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna edit my webcam because this is like way less saturated than it should be. Where are we, webcam? Okay, let's configure you. I'm gonna up the saturation a little bit and up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Can I do like warmth? Ooh, hello, Jojo. Hello, hello. Khaleesi, thank you so much for the resub 3 months. This is probably good enough for how I got this. It looks way more vibrant IRL, as it always freaking does, doesn't it? This is, I'm adjusting the saturation and stuff right now. This, applying. Okay. Words. This is Orly Party Animal, which is Topper, over Cirque Colors High Roller. And I think it looks absolutely lovely. And it's so lovely that my husband kept saying last night that my nails looked great. And it's not that he's not excited about my nails usually, but like he doesn't always compliment my nails because my nails are always painted, but he's not always like looking at them being like, ooh, they look really nice. He just doesn't always notice them. So, you know, if husbando is noticing them, then you know it's going well. You just bought the Emily Damali that looks similar. Is it the whole Emily Damali or just the neon? Because I know they came out with the neons collection this year, and I desperately want to try it, but I also desperately don't want to buy it. So I'm just gonna have to like hope that the nail polish fairy comes to me. High Roller is so fucking good. I love High Roller. It looks so cool under blacklight. I have a picture of this Manny under blacklight, actually. Let me throw it up here. Let me vomit it for you, because you're gonna see it better. Actually, I can show both. Hold on. Is the next one it too? I can show both in a little bit of a better view. So this is it in like its full color. Its true colors shining through. I see its true colors. That's why I love it. And then this is it under blacklight. It looks so good. It's so fucking cool. I love it. Looks even better in person, as most blacklight does, but I think it looks pretty sick. It's called With a Smile, like a minty base with neon matte glitters. I found out recently I don't have like any minty or jade based Crelly jelly polishes except for Cirque Colors Jade. But like jelly sandwiches, everyone's like, you could get this component polish and this component polish and this component polish, and then you could do the same thing in a jelly sandwich. Not to like shade jelly sandwiches because they're really fun, but no, you can't always do that. And even if you can, it's gonna be like a million fucking coats. So in my opinion, there's a reason to get like exciting combos. It's such a good topper. Yeah, that is Orly Party Animal. I don't know if it's still available. You have the Emily Damali page open right now. Be careful. Yeah, 8 coats, Jojo. Fucking 8 coats. I've tried to do so many jelly sandwiches recently, and like all that I could say is it's just like a recipe for you going to bed and all of your nails wrinkling. That's what a jelly sandwich. That's what an unnecessary jelly sandwich gives you, and that's why I'm still buying designer polishes, or not designer, but you know, indie polishes. I want to call them designer because they're designed, but like a designer polish means like Louboutin or God forbid Dior, some like shit that's like not even good. My Louboutin's good, but I have heard bad things about other. Sorry, so shaky. I've heard bad things about other ones, but yeah, Emily Damali has those neons, and they look sick as hell. They really do. Okay. By the way, I've been using my glycerin that I bought, my giant thing of glycerin that I bought instead of acetone additive, and I'm still experimenting with it. There's not a lot of like instructions. You have that topper, you never use it, but now you're going to. Yes, I love that, Khaleesi. I love that. I was gonna say, I haven't found a direct recipe for how much glycerin and other stuff to use to make your own acetone additive. I need to message Aculid Nails, because Aculid Nails, he has done it himself before, and I'm gonna ask him if he has the recipe or knows somebody who has a good recipe. Hello, Jojo, thank you so much for the resub. Hello, Yurik, how are you today? Hello. You're scared to look at the EDM neons because you'll, yeah, basically. I really want the Glisten and Glow neons. Didn't Colores de Carol also do a neon collection this year? Oh my god, like I'm not complaining, but I'm also not buying because like, well, I'm on a low buy. And I was like, well, I know I want Cirque, and of course I know I want Polish Pickup. So like, what am I gonna do? You got a list of polishes you're buying when you get a job. EDM's Volume Up is on that list. What's Volume Up? Which one's that one? I'm gonna let this soak a little longer. These have those like really glittery glitters. Wait, Orly's releasing neons tomorrow? What? I didn't hear about that. Orly didn't tell me, but Orly never tells me anything. Orly hates me. Orly has left me on red for years. I didn't, hold on, let me, hi Karen, hello. Let me go to Instagram. Let me look at Orly's Instagram page. I'm hoping that they'll have some insight. Some insight. Ooh, I do see. There's the Retro Wave collection. That's an old one. I don't know. Do you have a link to some sort of a informational post of some variety? All right. I'm drinking water. Feeling good. You got your first PP order. Your first PP order. Thank you, Linry. PPU order. I don't think you ordered PP. I think I know you well enough. But then again, people don't usually talk about that kind of part of their life. All right, I'm going to my promotions. Orly, new toppers and neons dropping tomorrow. Oh my God. Sorry, I just had a thing. So thank you so much. 19 months. Holy crud. I just realized, I'm like, I'm not sharing anything bad, am I? No, but let me go to the overhead and let me like open image in new tab. Why didn't it let me open this image in a new tab? I don't know, but there is a pink here that looks so freaking good. I want it so bad. What did you get, Karen? What was in your PPU order? Is everybody getting, I already got my PPU order. I already got it. Yeah, I got my Danny Viana. They're all sitting around here, but I have been literally everybody like, I have done nothing but like Monday, I had to edit the podcast. Tuesday, I had to edit the podcast and also start work on my freaking, actually Tuesday I was sick though. So Wednesday I started work on my video. And then also we had to do the monthly ramble video for the frickin', whatchamacallit, the Patreon. So that's up. If you're in the Patreon, there is a new ramble video. And it's just all about how we do the podcast. Like, it's just literally like us walking through the steps that we take to do the podcast together. And then I had this video for this week that I wanted to make extra special because it is Pride tomorrow. It's the beginning of Pride. So yeah, I have not been paying attention to literally anything but that. And then also spending quality time with my husband. It's been just like, do this, do this, do this. And then turn it all off and play games and stuff. Your Hollow Taco came in today, but you haven't opened it yet. EDMs have your heart, has been on your wish list, but you think you can dupe it. You have a major headache and 2 hours of work still. I'm so sorry. Speaking of being a happy camper, even though you're not, I went to whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, it was also my sister's birthday this week. I had to go to my sister's birthday dinner. But yeah, on the way there, I stopped at TJ Maxx and they had so many good polishes. And I've actually wanted to buy Orly's Happy Camper for a really long time. And they had it. I didn't see it with the regular nail polishes, but when I was checking out, there were 2 random nail polishes, unrelated to anything, just sitting in the queue, and I like looked and I was like, oh my God. That's Happy Camper. All right, I'm looking what people are saying now. You have to crank up the volume today because the cicadas have gotten so loud. Have you seen the video of the dog that like has a cicada in its mouth? You don't ever see the cicada, but like the dog's just sitting there and like looks so guilty. And there's just a very loud cicada noise coming from its mouth. And I think it's very funny. Let's see. Mostly flake blues, 1 blue gray because you're obsessed with finding the perfect one. And now they're everywhere. Also the aliens one because it looked so good on swatches. You just watched Jam Session. It's so refreshing on the nails. I'm surprised, Linry, that's not your favorite color to wear. I'm surprised that you're loving it. So you're skipping PPU. Everything is snoozy this month. Well, I'm gonna do bingo anyway. Oh, your Hollow Taco's here. I didn't order. You got your nail brushes. Yes. You love cicada sounds so much. I'm glad. The toppers and neons are coming to Orly.com tomorrow. They're already available at Ulta. Oh, these are the ones available at Ulta. Okay. That makes sense. You haven't seen this much options yet. I have not either. Home for lunch, so you will lurk for a few. Thank you so much, Silver Unicorn. I appreciate every lurk. I do. I want everything to be brighter, is what I want. This is what I always want. Every time, I just want everything to be brighter. And it's just like, no, we refuse to let your space be bright. So today I'm doing a very special Manny. I am going to be recreating Jenny Nicholson's looks from her Galactic, this is not it, from her Galactic Starcruiser video. I have taken screenshots. These are just screenshots, and I did not take them to be particularly visibly wonderful. I just took them so I could have a reference for her outfits, because my intention today is to do this in a nail arty fashion. To kind of like do it the same way that like Linry did the 7th time Luke Villainess nails for my birthday, or Danny did the Zuko nails for my birthday. That's a little bit more representational than literal. See, your Holo Taco is here also. Hoping PPU sucks this month so you can get ready for Rewind. Spoiler, it sucks. Okay, PPU doesn't seem that interesting to you. There's a couple that are nice though. Rewind, that's a good point. So is Rewind next month? I don't think I'm gonna be doing this outfit. I think I'm gonna be doing, actually I might be doing this outfit because like, I don't know if I'm gonna put one of the outfits on my pinky. So I'm definitely doing this outfit. I'm definitely doing this outfit. I'm definitely doing this outfit. And I'm definitely doing Skippy. I'm definitely putting Skippy on one of my nails. I don't know though if I'm gonna do all of her outfits. Maybe I'll just do 3 and then Skippy, and then we'll see what's gonna go on my thumb. Pretty Fingers by Robin is having a $5 plate sale on certain plates. I have to check that out. One of the other streamers / YouTubers you follow is not a polished person. Mentioned Jenny Nicholson in one of her videos the other day, and I was like, OMG, what a coincidence. Jenny Nicholson, like, has been in, like, almost every major news publication from this recent video. She is getting so popular. She has millions of views on this video. I am so happy for her. It's crazy. It's insane. The only thing that I'm not happy about with it is that I want her all to myself. I don't want everybody to know who she is and be a fan, because then that ruins my standing. I just want her to be my private dancer. You're hoping for, okay, hold on. You made an hour deep into Jenny's video for this to prep, but I didn't realize it's 4 hours long. Yep, it is 4 hours long. I have watched it 3 times all the way through, because I watched it 2 times by myself and then 1 time with my friend and my husband. Well, we started watching it with a friend, and then I finished it with my husband. But I have a friend who hasn't watched any Jenny Nicholson videos. And in addition to the Starcruiser video, she had a somewhat similar video about Evermore Park. A little bit less personally angry because she didn't spend $6,000 on Evermore Park. I don't even think her entire trip was worth $6,000. And she brought like a bunch of people with her to Evermore, but she only brought her sister with her to the Starcruiser. But what was I saying? What was I saying about the Evermore Park video? Fuck. I don't even remember what I was saying about Evermore. Shit. I don't even know. Who knows? You've not heard of her. She mentioned it totally unrelated to this video. It's funny. She must be a follower for a while. Yeah. Jenny is incredible, and y'all should follow her and watch all of her videos. She is, like, nowadays she's mostly a theme park influencer, video maker, but she used to cover, oh man, my thumbnail right now is literally just like me laughing at a picture of Jenny Nicholson. I'm gonna share the Starcruiser video. I wish I could remember what I was gonna say about the Evermore video, but I legit cannot. You have heard of her and have seen the Evermore video. Okay, here's the Starcruiser video. Yes, do you have a work lurk? She does not. So Jenny's not like, I say theme park influencer very loosely. Jenny releases nowadays about a 4-hour video once a year, maybe longer than that. No, once a year. And then she has her Patreon where she releases ramble videos. She doesn't cover, she's not the kind of person to go out and cover stuff. She's like talked about Meow Wolf. She's talked about, like, in her Evermore video, because Evermore was a park in Utah, it is now defunct, where they tried to do like a really immersive experience. It was kind of like a LARP part, and she used Omega Mart as an example of how that could work well. And I think she might have talked about it a little bit in the Starcruiser video too, but I don't think so. But she's not the kind of person to cover stuff just to cover stuff. She just makes the stuff that she wants to make, and then she moves on. That's what she does. Unrelated to anything, but you were super excited, so you must say Until Dawn is finally coming to PC. I'm very excited about that too. Actually, I've always wanted to play it. Me too. Oh my God, son, that's really exciting. I'm very excited. But yeah, Jenny Nicholson is my dream lover. Today is Pride Eve, and I'm very gay for her. So that's how we're celebrating today. And actually, we technically worked together for a few years at Disneyland. We didn't know each other. I had no idea she existed, but she worked in Circle D and then in guest relations. Circle D is the animal section. It's where the horses are, the petting farm used to be. They took out the petting farm. She talks about that in her Star Wars Galaxy's Edge review. She used to mainly be a Star Wars video maker, back when she used to make more videos. But then I think, like, I've discovered this like faster than Jenny because I've had her as an example. But like, she has realized, I think, that people really like her niche topics. Like one time she covered the Church of the Rocks Easter plays. Let me just show you the thumbnail of the Church of the Rocks Easter plays. Yeah, this was the last video she released before Evermore. And like, let me show you. Because like, that's Iron Man getting crucified. Like, the Church of the Rock has an Easter play every year. This is a church in Canada that they record and then they post. And they do covers of songs, of like popular songs. And their Christ figure is always like somebody from pop culture. One time it was Beast from Beauty and the Beast. No other ones come to mind except for Iron Man. But she covered all the ones that are available to watch. And it's incredible. And she has a giant spider plushie. And in this video, the giant spider plushie is like wearing an Easter bonnet. You can kind of see it back there. She always dresses it up. And like in this one, the spider, yeah, wears a flower crown, a lot of it. But yeah, I love her. She is so funny. I would watch her do anything. She has so many good videos. I love her video about Hallmark's YouTube channel. Like I said, she's primarily theme parks, but like she's primarily Jenny is I guess what I'd say. She also made a 2.5 hour long Vampire Diaries video, which was excellent because I didn't know when this first aired that I would eventually become BFFs with somebody who's obsessed with this series, and I would have no desire to watch it, but I already knew all about it because of Jenny. And yeah, that's Nikki. Nikki loves the Vampire Diaries. Hello, Polished Mess. Whenever you think of Evermore, you think of Taylor Swift. Funny thing, Khaleesi. Funny fucking thing. Hello, Jadib. You have to go lurk for the last day of closing week, but good luck on the Star Wars nails. Thank you. Thank you. Alice mentioned his stream today, but you were like, wait, what? It'll be this fall. Oh, the Until Dawn. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. How are you doing, Polished Mess? Funny thing that you think of Evermore, because let me tell you a little story from Evermore, the video. As you can see, she's holding up a copy of Taylor Swift's Evermore in this thumbnail. So, here's what happened. Taylor Swift released an album called Evermore, and then Evermore Park was really excited about that, as they should, and they were like posting about it on their social media, being like, we're so excited about Evermore, Taylor Swift, if you want to come by. and were like leaning into it. But then suddenly they decided to sue Taylor Swift for $3 million for the use of Evermore in her album. And they even said that like the Evermore Park has live actors, and they were directly comparing that to Taylor Swift. Hello, Tiffany. Taylor Swift, like, acting in movies and performing. Like, they were comparing the running of a theme park to Taylor Swift's career and saying because she is an entertainer, she can't use the term Evermore. So they tried to sue her for $3 million. They did not reply. Swift's people didn't reply, but they started a countersuit because the company had been using her music illegally. And this entire time they've been having like people doing covers of it in their park. And the entire time, the company that regulated that music had been reaching out to Evermore to have them sign a dirt cheap contract, like $1,000 for like unlimited licensing of their songs as covers. And they totally ignored that. So in reply to them suing Taylor Swift's people like, okay, we also sue you for using our songs in your park. And they were like, oh, fuck. So they withdrew the suit. And because Taylor Swift is a class act, I guess, they also withdrew the suit and it just went nowhere. Anyway, this is one of my absolute favorite topics. This is a 4-hour video on it, but on her Patreon, there are 2.5-hour videos about Evermore. This park is so dumb. Khaleesi, you gotta watch this video. I've watched this video probably at least 10 times all the way through, maybe more, because I just put this on when I'm doing anything. When I'm doing anything, I just put that video on. Just like, if I'm just like if I'm doing a project, like when I was setting up this entire stream room, I was just watching that on a loop, basically. So yeah, so that's how much I love my Jenny. I love her so much. And I need to decide how I'm doing these nails. So I think my first nail is going to be this image or this costume. But let's not do base coat, because base coat is like what you gotta do. Yes, I'm so excited. How are you doing, Tiffany? How are you doing? I feel like you posted a video that I was like, I want to watch that. But like I said in the Discord, I have not had any time to watch anything but the Galactic Starcruiser video 3 times. But that was part of my hanging out with my husband. Oh, I remember now what I was going to say about Evermore. I have a friend who hasn't watched Jenny Nicholson, and she was talking about Evermore Park, and she was like, well, it looked really cool. Well, it looked really cool, because I kept saying it was such like a... I kept saying it was like such a ripoff and so bad. And she kept being like, well, it looks really cool. Well, it looked really cool. I saw a lot of photos from there, and it looked really cool. And I was like, have you watched Jenny Nicholson's 4-hour video on Evermore? And she was like, no. And I'm like, well, you should, because you will have different opinions, because people can take photographs from any angle that they want to and make it look good. But she went and it didn't look good. Yes, I want to watch the Walmart shopping video. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the base layer. And I think that the best color I have to match Jenny's tentacles, or whatever these are supposed to be, it's that one Star Wars race, but hers doesn't look that good, but it's very charming, in my opinion, in its shittiness. I think that Orly Blue Iris is perfect for this. I am feeling a lot better. I finished my video for tomorrow literally like 30 minutes ago. Still haven't uploaded it. Still haven't watched my like final watch through. But it's done, and I have just been nonstop. She just makes really, really big, good videos. And in regards to Tiffany's question, why did she take a year-long break? She makes really long, really good videos, and if you want to see more videos from her, you have to join her Patreon. She releases one a month on Patreon. And then she releases her better videos or at least her bigger videos, onto YouTube. So yeah, that's basically it. Like, the ones that she releases on YouTube, the last two that she's released the last 2 years, she's even had songs written. Actually, I didn't mean to use this on this now. She's had songs written for the videos. Like, written and sung. You're still editing yours? Well, good for you getting it done. Good for you. I need to decide what I'm going to paint the other nails for the base color. But yeah, so to the untrained eye, it always looks like Jenny Nicholson's just like dropped off the face of the earth, and people are like, when are you getting another video out? What happened to her? And I'm like, the fuck you, pay her. I'm like, go to her Patreon, and then you shall be rewarded. Because I get a Jenny video every month, baby. Every month. I have a date with my girl. And she tells me everything that pisses her off about theme parks. And honestly, I have to say, I've been doing more deep diving into everything going on with Disney recently. And it makes me so fucking sad as a person who considers Disney to be like part of their identity. Like, I grew up with it. I worked there. Like, my name is Easter eggs in their parks. Like, I am decor at Disneyland. And so hearing just kind of like how the Bob Chapek and Bob Iger have fucked things up, makes me really mad. It makes me really mad at them. They both really suck. Bob Chapek is worse than Bob Iger, but Bob Iger is kind of like the puppet master. So I think I have a bigger personal beef with Bob Iger. She was like, Six Flags isn't a theme park because it doesn't have a theme. Yes! You're like, what is Looney Tunes? It's hardly a theme. That's hardly a theme. It's a broken down gas station with some rides. I agree with Jenny, personally. You broke 3 nails super short recently, so you totally sympathize. You had 4 nail breaks today. Oh my God. Well, you've seen, I break my nails occasionally. One of the things that I think gets people really long nails is just how fast the nails grow. Because my nails do grow really fast. So even if they do like totally break, they just grow back. But also, like, there are certain lifestyles that you cannot live with long nails. I know you're a mom, and you're also in the military. I'm sure that's not easy. I'm sure it's not easy to grow your nails when you have those kind of responsibilities. I always keep this hand short, so that's one of my tricks, is that, like, there's one hand that can just do everything. Do I do everything with this hand? Actually, no. For some reason, my left hand's like the workhorse. Nikki's nails, though, does literally nothing with her left hand. I don't know how she does it. Wait. Wait, is it censored Looney? That's so funny. On YouTube? Or no, it must be on Twitch. I didn't even know it had censors on. That's hysterical. That's fucking hysterical that they did that. You're a big fan of Defunctland. Yeah, Rainbow, they are friends. In her big, yeah, Rainbow Phoenix has said that they're a big fan of Defunctland and that maybe you should have her channel. In her big Evermore video, actually, Kevin Perjurer from Defunctland is a voice of, like, she has, like, people act out different, like, parts of, like, if, like, there's a statement from Evermore, she'll have somebody read it. So there was one that was like the legal wizard. No, there was a legal dragon. There was like the PR wizard. There was like another dragon that was like reading for like the people working at Evermore's like replies to people. And she gets her friends from different places to do that. So she's gotten Big Joel. She's gotten, yeah, she's gotten Kevin Perjurer. I think she got the guy from Yesterworld. Yeah, they're all friends. She's been on a podcast for Defunctland. I like Jenny better than Defunctland, but of course you don't need to choose. And Defunctland just does different stuff. Nowadays, though, they're both kind of on the one big video a year kind of like trajectory. Can we please focus? Thank you. Six Flags is all you have in the Midwest. Don't crush it. I'm so sorry, Khaleesi. So funny that censored Looney Tunes. It censored what he said. You got sponsorabilities now. Yes. Yay! I'm so excited. You gotta tell me how you love her videos. You gotta, like, I know you're gonna love them. It is, if you like Defunctland, it will be physically impossible. Okay, my friend doesn't like her voice, but my friend is wrong, because her voice is the voice of an angel. Okay, I do need to decide, though, what I'm going to do for my other nails. Okay, I want the porg, but do I want in the middle? I want this one. Yeah, I think I do want the porg in the middle, so that's going to be white. And then I do want that on the right side. So I think that the one here, I think that should be flesh. Yeah, that should be flesh for the base on that one. And then on my pinky, I'm going to do Skippy. And that is going to be Hollow Taco, see y'all later chai. Okay. Flesh. And does it even matter? And white. Okay. There we go. Right? Thank you. I love her so much. If you can watch swoop vids, you can't watch Jenny's. Wait, are you saying you can or you can't? Yeah, well, I was just saying, Rainbow, if you really like Jenny, she releases one video per month on her Patreon. And to me, it's so worth it. You can have it for as low as $2 a month. And you could also join for a month for $2, watch all the videos, and then like move on. And some of those videos are up to 2.5 hours long or more. And she does stuff about theme parks. And she also does stuff like, she did one about the Pokemon live show from the early 2000s that she never got to go to. Fascinating. Fascinating shit. I love Jen. I love her. Let's get some shit ready. Got my, do I want to use my vampire's buff? It's not particularly opaque. What color is Steph? Should I paint Jenny my skin tone? Should I put myself inside of her? I think I will. I think I fucking will. And then we already have Skippy's color and we have the flesh color. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. Yes. You're not feeling good tonight? Have a really, well, feel better. Clearly you're not having a good night, but I'm so happy I got to chat with you a little bit today. Feel better. You had to cancel all your Patreons. Economic realities of being a single income household at the moment, you know? Fair enough. Don't pay for stuff you cannot afford. All right, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Color Club white tips. I feel like you're always doing stupidly involved nail art stuff when you stream, so if I seem quiet, you're fiddling with something. Thank you so much for the follow, Alexandra. Thank you, thank you. Do I have nail mail coming? I don't think I have nail mail coming. I already got my PPU, which was the Danny Viana, the Cuticula, and the Polished for Days top coat. It's their top coat, but it also has a scattered or a flaky hollow in it. And I felt so silly. Like, I decided to put a hollow top coat over my fluid art that I had on for a few days. And then I was like, okay, then I guess I have to put on top coat over this. And I was like, God damn it, I got that new top coat that has it in it already. But yeah, she doesn't do a ton of Pokemon stuff. She has a really good video about the last BronyCon because she was horse famous. She used to make videos, like fan videos of My Little Pony. And she would voice the characters. And she's really good at voicing characters. It's pretty crazy. Like, I've seen her do voices in other people's videos, or heard her do voices, and I've been like, whoa, I didn't know that was Jenny. It sounds nothing like her. You don't want to talk about your nail polish haul? You went bananas over Memorial Day. You have 5 packages! Oh my god. Oh, you're buying from Nick's D-Stash. I didn't even know Nick was having a D-Stash because I'm, you know, I don't keep up with the times. I've really been trying to kind of like work on my time management and get more things done in like my regular life. And because of that, I haven't been that up to date with like anything. TBH. I'm like behind the times. But the good news is that I'm kind of like, my goals are going okay. Although this week was like a bit much. All the stuff I had to do this week. All right. All right. So I'm trying to think, do I want to do a layer of top coat over my base? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Your internet just went down. You think they're burying the cable? Would have been nice to get a heads up, right? Right? You have the Hollow Taco Rock Candy, PLL Arcade Jellies, Goodnight Lacquer, and a beauty bar. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's all I have to say. The crap is holy. The holiest of craps. All right. Yeah, I'm so excited for people to watch the Jenny videos. Like, I will give you a little bit of a rundown of, like, what happened. Basically, Disney announced they were doing... Why did I just decide to fuck this up? I don't know why I did that. It would look perfectly not streaky and opaque, and then I was like, would you like to look more streaky and opaque? I'm gonna paint over this anyway, and then paint over this anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, but yeah. I think I will just leave this one coat here. And then I need to start getting colors out to match the other stuff that I'm doing. I need like a gold for her little like headdress here. Your first Cuticula subscription. Oh my god, I love Cuticula, but not enough to get a random Cuticula or 2 random Cuticulas every month. That for me, I'm just kind of like, I don't feel like that. Okay, I need this maroon, and I think that maroon Hollow Taco will work. Yeah, that works. I'm picking the colors right now for this, for that. Oh, you're testing the waters. If you don't like the first box, you're canceling. Fair enough. But she also needs some gold. Do I want to go in and... I guess I do want to go in and like... Let's get yellow. Let's get like a golden yellow. So... Orly's... Claim to Fame. So yeah, Orly's Claim to Fame for a golden yellow, and then I'm gonna get some actual gold. I don't know if In Luck is going to be opaque enough. But Golden Record looks a little too bright. So I will use Orly In Luck. And then she has some blue, and I think it's Brittany Beach will be fine for that blue. All right, we need to get some colors to match this Porg. So we need like a red brown. So I think that my Zoyas are probably the place to go for that. This is a decent red brown, but I might have a better red brown from Orly. We do have my Fox color. I want something slightly more vibrant. Maybe in the conservatory, perhaps. You wish you got to the part of the video with this costume. You will, don't worry. Uriah was super excited about movie night. They love the Birdcage. They've been trying to get me to watch it. Yes, it is very, very funny. You're so right, JoJo. You are so right, JoJo. It's so much fun. The only thing I don't like about the Birdcage is that it is slightly uncomfortable when they talk politics. But that's also kind of the point of the movie. You know what I mean? All right, all right. Wait a minute. Is this a decent match for that? No. Maybe I'll keep this out. I'll keep this out. Okay. So I've got enough reds. I'll figure that like reddish browns. Let's get the brown. Whoa. What's that? Thank you so much. Nailed it, guys, for the follow. Oh, I found this is called Corey, and this is perfection. Perfection. Okay. Y'all can go away. Corey is in the house. You can applaud later for my amazing joke. Okay. All right. And then it's a bit dark, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's good. Okay, and then the last one. Well, okay, there's two more. You troubleshoot movie tech. You couldn't get in for the boy, but you haven't tried since then. Yeah, I hope you can get it to work. You're gonna try to come to this movie night. Your fiance is going to therapy though, and you're tempted to join. Wait, to therapy? I'm assuming you're saying therapy and not to the therapy gecko. If my fiance was going to the therapy gecko, I would definitely go with them to the therapy gecko. I think that would be great. All right, I need I have Orly's high roller, and maybe I can get like a blue, like a aqua blue. The light aqua blue. Did I already have one that I brought out? Well, the one that looks the best is Orly Far Out, and I guess that's fine. And then we can also use It's Brittany Beach with this. I almost bought a second bottle of It's Brittany Beach because they had it at TJ Maxx. All right, we're not gonna actually do her first order outfit, but we are gonna do Skippy. Therapy gecko? Like his live show, you wanna go, but you're coughing too much. What is therapy gecko? Your internet shitted the bed. Okay, you actually disappeared for a minute. Did your internet shitted then farted? Okay, so therapy gecko's a thing. Tell me what therapy gecko is, please. What the fuck's therapy gecko? All right. So Skippy, okay. It's Brittany Beach is fine for his eyes. Far Out, it's fine for his hats. I need black. And then she has him in a beige bag. I wish she didn't have him in a beige bag. Maybe I'll just... We'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there what I do about that bag. I might interpret that color differently. Let's get back. You're confused too. I'm assuming then that Therapy Gecko is an artist of some variety. Is an entertainer. You'll be entertained by the Therapy Gecko. I don't know how you couldn't be entertained by the Therapy Gecko. So yeah, I think that that's valid. Internet's still actively shitting and farting. Both. I'm way too entertained by this. He saw a wonderful clip of Nathan Lane talking about how he wasn't out yet when The Birdcage was filmed. And while on the press junket, whenever anyone got too close to the topic of personal sexuality, Robin Williams would just distract the interviewer and move the conversation in another direction. Lane was truly touched at the care and empathy Williams displayed in protecting him/his privacy. I think I saw the headline for that article. And that's amazing. Like, the more I learn about Robin Williams, the more I feel like I just should have been a bigger fan when he was alive. Not that I wasn't a fan, because, like, I don't feel... Most people, I think, are fans of Robin Williams in one way or another. Because he just did so much. He just was so many things to so many people. And he just, like... Just an amazing dude. Like, holy shit, my dude. I really want my longer brush. I would like my longer brush. I don't know where it is. I don't know where my longer brush is. I'll never know where anything is. Hello? Well, we'll figure it out later. It'll be fine. Aww. You haven't seen The Birdcage. It's a man who dresses like a gecko on Twitch and takes random callers and gives them fake therapy. So how is he going to him? How is your fiance going to him? Or them? I don't know your fiance's gender. Fuck. Okay. So, let's I guess get a pallet wherever the pallets live. Let's grab a pallet and let's get this fucking party started, as they say. So you're good when we lost him. You've gone for hours about the quiet behind the scenes stuff. You've heard about him since his passing. Yeah. I did see Robin Williams once at Indiana Jones. And fun fact, when Robin Williams is wearing a large pair of sunglasses, like wraparound sunglasses, he looks just like Bono. And I legit thought I saw Bono. I was like, oh man, Bono's here. But no, it was someone way cooler than Bono. He has a live show where his audience members come up and he gives them fake therapy. Amazing. Amazing. Hero of the Mork and Mindy generation. I love it. My favorite Robin Williams movies are probably like... Well, of course, I love The Birdcage. I really liked Death to Smoochie when I was an edgy teen. Of course, I really like Patch Adams. That one's kind of like... We really like to watch his like more emotional stuff. Like, we watched What Dreams May Come a lot when I was a kid. Ugh. I did find out that he liked anime and had a signed copy of Paranoia Agent. which is my favorite horror anime. And I know that because his daughter Zelda, because you need more proof that he's a fucking nerd. Oh man, I didn't know that. Usually when I bring up what dreams may come, people are just like, oh man, what a bummer. Okay, so let's get Jenny's little headdress here. All right. You got that. And then this is going to like come down around her head. And we shouldn't do more than just like a little bit of a basic outline, because I'm also going to have to do her head. There we go. I'm like trying to decide if I'm satisfied with the placement of this. Like, I think it'll be good, especially if I just don't try to like make it like it's on center. Jude found his wife in hell. You love the Apothecary Diaries. I'm so happy. That's such a good show. Such a good show. And I'm so glad that you watched Monica Magica. It's funny when Vero was like, I don't think you should start with Monica Magica. I was like, I think that's exactly what Tiffany should start with. Like, I feel like that would be perfect because I know your likes, your preferences nowadays. And you said you like Sailor Moon, and I'm like, perfect. Let's subvert some Sailor Moon. I feel like that would be perfect. But yeah, Apothecary Diaries is so good. If you like Inner Palace stuff, which I really do, I feel like Inner Palace stories, which is like harems, basically, of Chinese emperors, basically. I think it's a really interesting way to explore a lot of different like concepts and have really interesting plot lines. One of my favorite ones is Raven of the Inner Court. That's another really good one, but it's not as good as Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries is super legit. See, you got a secondhand polish by Night Owl off Mercari, and it's drastically and dramatically darker than the pics. Weird. Yeah, it's a good question. You don't know if you want to like piss off the person who you got it from Mercari and be like, I don't like it. One time I bought some stuff off Mercari and I couldn't find the package, and the person was like bugging me to leave a review. And I was like, I haven't gotten the package yet though. And they were basically like, well, that's not my problem. Just mark it, leave a review and deal with it with Mercari. And then I was talking to like the Mercari people, and I was like, should I mark this as delivered if it wasn't delivered? And they were like, no, you shouldn't. Like, wait until this time and then label it that way. But the person just kept like bugging me to like leave a review. I guess I could have left a 1-star review and been like, I think this package was stolen, but the person kept bugging me to leave a review. Even though if I do that, I can't get my money back if I don't get the package. So here, a 1-star review. This person will hassle you to leave a review even if you haven't gotten the supplies. For all I know, they never sent it. But then I realized it actually was my issue because I gave them the wrong address. So it was at my mom's house. And luckily I hadn't done anything rash. Mostly I just said like, that doesn't seem right. I don't have the package. And it was all okay. But I will never order from that person again because I'm not ordering online to be harassed, right? Someone didn't leave me a review on Mercari today, but you don't care. You hope they liked what they bought from you. Yeah. I guess like once you leave a review, they get paid, and this person like really wanted to get paid fast. And so they wanted me to leave a review so they could get paid right now. And I'm like, look, I understand, like, and I'm sorry that you're having financial difficulties, but like, yeah, well, it also right step never use Mercari. You get paid eventually though, right? If somebody doesn't leave a review. Oh, okay. Because I was under the impression that it was just that like you have to wait like 5 days or something, or the person leaves a review. I'm having some there we go. I kind of feel like I'm leaving things like half finished because I'm not going to add like details. But also, in a way, it's freeing. Oh, 3-day. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Right? Like, this person was, like, harassing me, and she was gonna get fucking paid. I just wanted to go through the proper means so that I didn't lose all my money. BS. That's all I have to say. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Rainbow. I totally agree. And like, yeah, if that was the case, I would definitely like have been more receptive, but not given like the situation, honestly. All right, let's get these. I'm mixing the polish a little bit, so I should be a little more careful. And I think that up there above, that looks pretty good for 2 little hair sections. So I'm gonna need to finish, like, do some more painting on this thing. The only bad experience of somebody whose address was a penthouse suite in Beverly Hills. Not surprising at all. Not surprising at all. Oh my god. It wasn't their fault either. USPS managed to smash 4 samples of niche perfume. That's BS. All right, let's do another layer of yellow to just fill this in, because yellow, of course, is always a little bit less opaque. Just watch. It's gonna take me like no time at all, and I'm gonna be like a surprised Pikachu face. And we gotta do stuff going down her head too, because this goes down the sides. This goes down the sides. And then here is the center little thing. And then it's got 2 more off to the sides. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I just have to add the gold details. And then this is looking pretty freaking good. This is her, I guess her OC, Amethea Taupe. I don't know if she actually said that this was her cosplaying as Amethea Taupe, but definitely the fandom fan art I have seen has labeled this as Amethea Taupe. And this is the character that she made for the Starcruiser. She is she's an influencer from Coruscant, because at the Galactic Starcruiser, you were supposed to be able to choose any sort of path that you wanted to. You could be in the First Order, you could be a rebel, you could be a smuggler, and she wanted to choose the First Order. And so she says that she thought that being an influencer from a wealthy political center would make it seem like she was okay with the fascist status quo. So I thought that was really, really funny. You only have one bad review, and it's because of cat hair. Oh my god. All right, so that needs to dry a little bit more, so we can move on to the Porg outfit. I really wish I had my longer brushes. I really wish I had the better brushes. But I don't. What did I do with them? I bet they're just like on the floor or something. Some dumb shit like that. War. Someday I need to get hydrated enough that my hydration breaks are just little sips and not like massive gulps. That is what I would like. Okay. So, this next one should be pretty easy. Oh wait, this isn't the one. You know, if your brushes suck or you suck, but you're trying to practice rainbow nail art last night and it looked like thick worms. I think that that is probably just practice. Honestly, I'm not very good at drawing like thin lines in like basic nail art. Somehow I can do it on more detailed nail art, but it's not easy. All right, so for this one, for the Porg, we just kind of got to make some decisions right now, like how far down the Porg head goes. Like that. There we go. How far in does it go on this? This looks a little bit off center, but the eyes are going to be there, so it's kind of okay if we just kind of like fuck it up a bit. Let me make sure I've got where I want that center part to be. Yeah. And now we gotta make it big and round. So probably come back here with well, the eyes have a white outline, so I'll probably come back here with some white. Let's get this filled up. But yeah, doing good lines definitely takes some practice, and thin lines specifically. I'm still not particularly good at that. Okay. Get this all filled in. And then hoping to get it to a level of opacity that I'm comfortable not going over it again. And that shouldn't be too hard of a job. You might have just too much pressure. Some people say to like practice on a sheet of paper just over and over again. I find that boring and demoralizing, but if you're very serious about it, then perhaps that's what you should do. Whenever somebody's like, just do this thing over and over and over again, I'm like, what if I don't do that? I think that's a good way to learn for some people, but if you're going to give up because you don't want to do it, then it's probably not good for you. All right, now we're going in with this darker brown. And as expected, this is a little bit darker than I really wanted it to be. And I should have realized that, because that always happens to me. I am making like, I feel like I'm doing this at like a neck-breaking pace. But if we finish the art early enough, I'll put on my new Danny Viana, which is a white Crelly with black stars, and I think it'd look really good alongside this. All right, so now let's see. I'm gonna take this white and I'm gonna kind of like, I want a little more coverage at the tip of my nail. So I'm gonna kind of use it to make chubby porg cheeks. There we go. You might break down and buy the hollow taco brushes. I'm on the lookout. Here's my only problem with the hollow taco brushes is that in order to replace one, you have to replace them all. So I do recommend them, but I am on the lookout for better brushes, for better individual brushes. Because even if I'm paying like 3 times the price for a better individual brush, like it'll be worth it if I don't have to buy the entire hollow taco set. Not twice as much as the entire hollow taco set, but twice as much as an individual brush. But yeah, the hollow taco brushes are very good though. Obviously, I talk about them all the time. All right. I might widen these eyes even more, because they're a lot wider. Yeah, let's widen these even more, because they're a lot wider. On the actual costume. I might need to actually go back and, well, let's see. What does this look like? Because that white on the edges is not looking very good. Hi, Flames. Taking a break / maybe ending yard work. Definitely do what you gotta do, whether that is yard work or not getting heat stroke. Yard work is hard. All right, all right. Tiffany, I can't believe you've never seen the birdcage. I did find out, though, that neither my husband nor a very good friend of ours we spent a lot of time with have seen the birdcage, and I was just kind of like, how did this happen? How did this happen? If you like to make single brush sales profitable, nail art supplies probably has to be a significant chunk of your inventory from a business perspective. That makes sense. I've heard of really good stuff about Young Nails, their brushes. I wish Young Nails would open a storefront because they're in my city. And I would like to go in to there. Oh, my headphones are stuck. All right. You definitely got your vitamin D. Oh, did you? Oh, did you? Wait, with Clea Duvall and what's BIAC? Oh, but I'm a cheerleader. Yes, yes. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Definitely when I was older, we watched more, but I'm a cheerleader. But we were watching the Birdcage. Like, I don't remember a time that we weren't watching the Birdcage. It came out when I was 9, though. So there definitely was a time that I saw it for the first time. And my mom saw it for the first time. All right. I wanted this dotting tool to make things better, but this dotting tool has kind of made things worse, so. Maybe not that much worse, though. Because at least we now have, like, a nice, huge pool of black paint in the middle to, like, pull from. All right, all right. Let's make these big ol' eyes. See how these are going. This side has some white in it. But I guess I can let this dry, and then when they're dry, I can just paint over the spots that have accidentally gotten white. Okay. Let's do the porg nose. And the porg mouth. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I think this looks great. I think I did a very good porg. I'm gonna kind of fix up the eye on the left-hand side, but I think I did a pretty good job with that one. All right, next up, we're going to be doing her in this hat. So this hat is a representation of one of the aliens on the ship, Wani, who was the coolest alien. Pretty much like if you don't think she was the coolest alien, then you might just be wrong. I want this hat so bad. I want the Wani hat so fucking bad. So we're gonna do Jenny wearing the Wani hat. So let's do it. So the base color pretty much is going to be High Roller by Cirque. There we go. And we'll take this. And I want to do... like, I want this nail to be mostly hat. It was really this hat that informed the style. Of these nails. I thought it would look really good. In this style. There we go. Paint in that outer edge. Perfection. Right? It's so freaking cute. Right? Well, it's already on my table. Your cat's being super precious and sleeping next to you during the stream. You're gonna throw a pic of him in the Discord. Yes. This dude's summer advice is pretty solid because of High Roller, right? Right? All right. So she has her own hair, and then she also has Wani's hair. Excuse me. So Jenny's hair has like mousy brown hair. And honestly, I have no idea what polish, but actually Parks and Parasols is okay. It's not as like ashy as her hair is. And I don't think I have a polish that's really like her hair color, so we're just gonna use this one. So we're basically going to use her hair to outline her face. And I think I'm gonna do all this hair, and then I'm gonna do like one last go over of her face with the flesh tone, because we're also gonna need some blue in this. It's like neon toothpaste for your nails. Yes. Orly Vintage is also a pretty close dupe, and it does glow under black light. So if you can find that, then that should also work. All right, let's, I'm gonna clean this off. Let's clean this off. And actually, I shouldn't do the eyes until like we're totally done. I'm gonna do, man, that polish is fucking loose. I'm gonna do Awani's blue ears. They stick out of the hat, but here we're just gonna kind of like have them up in the corner. And then we'll finish the hair and stuff and the face. So we definitely want like Awani's hair. Excellent. Okay, you already have vintage. There you go. I would swatch it on here to show you. I mean, I could do it after this, but the colors on my camera are not very good. But I could get a picture and put it in the Discord. All right, so here we go. That is Awani's hair. I'm gonna go back over the face part with the face color. Hi, really? How you doing? Rocking it for everyone curious. Excellent. We love a good cheap dupe. My only problem with dupes for things that I really want is that I know eventually I'll want that thing anyway. And then I'll have a random extra one that I didn't want. You know what I mean? All right, we're making Jenny's face a little rounder. Because she does have quite a round face. Fun fact about Jenny Nicholson is that she has pretty bad eyesight. And I know this because I have pretty bad eyesight. And I feel like her glasses are about as thick as mine when she wears her glasses. And they distort her eyes about the same as my glasses distort mine. And I only very rarely see her in her glasses. But when I do, I'm like, you also have bad eyes. Gotta do nails tonight too for your big event tomorrow. Excellent. I'm not actually have to do it, but I'm glad that your event's coming up. Yes, my Galactic Starcruiser nails. My specifically Jenny Nicholson Galactic Starcruiser nails. Well, you ordered a new battery for your camera so the quality of your vision improve. Oh, excellent. So excited not film on your phone. Ain't that how events are? I'm gonna paint this porg again. I'm gonna paint this eye that got a little bit of white in it, because I need Jenny's face to totally dry before I go back in with a little more high roller to finish off this look. So let's really, have you watched Jenny Nicholson's Starcruiser video? I'm actually gonna need to go back and like fix this eye again, put some white on it. Yay! Finally, it's only been out for a couple of weeks. Thank you, Tiffany. I don't like using my nail mat because I end up just putting my arm like right into it, so it doesn't really work for me. I like this palette, but it does have a problem. Well, it did have a problem in that it had this like metal, this like gold like lining on the outside, And my cotton balls would always get stuck in it whenever I cleaned it. All right, on my pinky, we're going to be doing Skippy. But I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do Skippy, honestly. Also, I'm kind of wondering if I should choose a different base color for Skippy, but I think it's going to be fine. But I should probably lay down a different color for his background. I think I should not do his hat. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go in with Far Out. You stick your brush to a bottle instead of a palette like a savage. Nikki does that, and I cannot. Time to finish. Clean up yard work. Yes, fingers crossed, no heat stroke. Good luck. I'm also hoping no heat stroke. I'm gonna look up Skippy alien encounter. Yeah. Oh my god, I want a Skippy doll. How much is this Skippy very rare plush? Oh, like $400. No, this one's just 100. So this is Skippy. Skippy is from a attraction. Oh, it got sold. Called Alien Encounter. That I never got to go on the original version of, and it makes me so sad. But Jenny brought Skippy along onto the Starcruiser as her little purse dog. So we're drawing Skippy. All right, all right. So let's pour some of this out for our homies. And then for Skippy, he's got like a gonzo nose. Let me bring this a little closer. You can see under me. He's got a little gonzo nose. He's all like perspective. Should I be doing... I have him be lower? I should probably have him be lower. Okay, he's got a little gonzo nose, and he's got these eyes. Let's paint the blue up here. And then I'm gonna paint Skippy in over this. This is just basically the background. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Well, nah, I'm not gonna add a little more. Mouthful of acetone because I forgot to dab off my brush. No, not Skibbity Toilet, just Skippy. Just Skippy. There's no Skibbity Toilet here. Although we did talk about that on the podcast. Because of Blue Rizzler. So I thought that Rizzlers were like, had to do with Skibbity Toilet. I'm no expert on Skibbity Toilet. And I hope to never be an expert on Skibbity Toilet. If I'm being real with you. But I was under the impression Does anybody understand Skibbity Toilet better than me? I said we're not going to talk about Skibbity Toilet, but look where we are now. Look where we are now. Your son is obsessed with Skibbity Toilet. I was wondering if your son was like old enough to be obsessed with Skibbity Toilet. So it's just like a Team Fortress guy who pops out of a toilet and says stuff, right? Isn't it supposed to be scary? Like, I've definitely seen it. I've definitely like seen images and like clips of it. But of course, I don't want to watch the whole thing. What's up with Skibbity Toilet? Our Skibbity Toilet expert. Okay. And then we'll do the eyes in a second. So let's go back to Skippy. Oh, I need to do the gold. But I will do the Skippy outline first. I think I do want a little more blue. Skibbity Toilet is a commentary on old media versus new media. Okay, please expand. He's for Skibbity Toilet battle the camera women and TV men. They have TVs and cameras for heads. This is not helping me. I am understanding less. The more you explain, the less I get it. But I guess that tracks, you know? All right. Fucking Skippy. Okay, there's Skippy's nose. And he's got, like, the head that goes down. So we need some more blue over here. Should have used this blue as the background color, but I didn't know what I wanted it to be when I first started this. So... it's this way now. All right. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down the color that we're painting Skippy. They're toilet guys. It really is like they say, skibbity bop bop. Oh, yes. And that it is what they say. You have real internet back. Yay. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. All right. You deserve your internet. So let's do Skippy's eyes. He has one there. And he has one there. Looking fresh, my dude. With your two perfect eyes. And then he's got this fat little nose thing. That's very cute. Very Gonzo-esque. So yeah, and then his head kind of goes down like this. And his little leggy comes out like that. All right. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of shading just to like make it understood kind of what's going on here at all. So I'm going to get some like a mildly shading jelly. I guess I can use the peach jelly because he does have some peach tones. Me, thank you so much. Oh, Skippy. Your mom has a cat named Skippy, and it's all you can think about is your dumb cat. Yeah, I'm drawing your mom's cat. That's what I'm doing. You can have sound on me. I had to pop in based on the topic. Yes. The Porg one does love you. Absolutely. Let me go TY, Omi. All right. So let's let that dry a little bit. And then we can go in with the gold. We're going to go in with the gold on the headdress. I never asked who the attracted Skippy is from, but you know his story and how he canonically was burnt to a crisp, but Jenny still loves him. There was a girl you knew in high school who was obsessed with Skippy. Who? Omi and I went to high school together. Are you listening to me or are you just watching? Her last name was Stoner. I don't even remember Paige. But sounds like we would have been good friends. Or should have been. Yes! I love it. She hung out with Heather. I wish I could remember what she looked like or anything. Who is Paige? All right, we're going in and adding these gold highlights to the headdress. Well, not really highlights, more like details. There we go. Let's bring these in. And they have this. This. I'm missing a few of the leaves. Wish my last name was Stoner. Then nobody would be able to complain. And be like, this is what I was meant to do. You can't remember what she looks like either. You only remember that she loved Skippy. She had a Skippy plush backpack? Fuck. Man, 20 years removed from when I need this person in my life. You did actually watch this 4-hour video. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're finally getting into my girl, my dream lover, Jenny Nicholson. Omi, did you know that Jenny and I worked together at Disneyland, except for we didn't know each other, but we just worked there at the same time? I will brag about that till the day I die. Mark my words. I think that with the gold, this looks so fucking good. Can we get some focus here? Can we focus? You don't need to see my dirty right hand nail. You don't need to see that. She looks so good. She looks perfect. Perfect. Part of me wants to do her lips too, but I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. You knew of her and found her to be wonderful, but never watched the videos. That is your first mistake. I've been watching her videos for years now, and I'm on her Patreon where she has even more videos. Oh my God, it's incredible. Ever since I joined Jenny Nicholson's Patreon, my life has been utterly better. Oh, you don't do video essays or podcasts. I mostly do video essays. The shit is complete. Excellent. I'm so glad. Okay. Now we've got to do Awani's eyes. Jenny Nicholson's so funny that it's not even like you're watching a 4-hour video. As a bigger Star Wars fan than me, what did you think, Omi, about the whole debacle, about the video, about the stuff she talked about? You're more of a fan of you're more of a fan of Star Wars and more of a goer to the theme parks than I am. But I'm more of a, I have opinions on how people run stuff due to me working there, I think. So together, we can create one solid opinion. As was meant to be. As was foretold. Yes, it does not make you, require you to focus on the screen for 4 hours straight. Yes. Yeah, she is. She's really good about coming across like you're just like talking to a friend about something. Your opinion is that she has everything 100% correct. Yes. That is also my opinion always. You can't sit through Defunctland videos, but you do know you like your stuff so far. She is very different from Defunctland. I love Defunctland, but Defunctland does have a way of really aggrandizing the stuff that he talks about, especially recently. His older videos, I think I like a lot better. The ones where he was just talking about individual defunct attractions. Now, do I still watch his videos every time they come out? Yes, absolutely, I do. But I like his older stuff better, and especially his Fast Pass video where he like builds a simulation and he's like, but this isn't just a simulation, this is Animal Kingdom. And I'm like, but it's still a simulation of Animal Kingdom. Like, it's still a simulation. Like, it's cool, but it is a simulation. Your friend who built the lightsaber is in her video for a second. Sadly, it just got laid off. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. That sucks so hard. Honestly, what the Starcruiser reminded me of and what it should have been striving to be like, in my opinion, was the Adventurers Club. The old club that used to be in Pleasure Island. But yeah, but they should also reopen that. They should just do a lot of stuff. Yay, on the big computer screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am gonna get a new camcorder to mount where this one was, because Bando thinks I should. I think I should. This camera's doing okay, but I really miss my old functionality. I just want it to look better. And I think I need more lights as well. So, anyway. The pains of being a professional Twitch nail streamer, which I'm not. But I'm sure there are many pains. I don't know if this jelly is going to help at all with Skippy. But I'm hoping it will. What if I just paint his nose out here pink? It does not seem to be helping, actually, really at all. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Maybe just use some brown paint to just like outline a little bit. Or some like, I'm gonna use this like almost brown that I used for Jenny's hair. Yeah. And we'll outline Skippy. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, actually. I want to focus so bad. That's my thought right now is Also, my pinky is really hard to like. My pinky is really hard to get to. All right. So he has a little mouth down here. That's like, ooh. All right, and I think I need to make his face. I think I need to not have that like part coming out. But the least I can do is like make his face a little bigger. And then I should paint the inside of his mouth a darker brown. Because that seems to be like what is going on with him. His like inside mouth. Is darker brown. One thing that I've already mentioned about the video, but I will mention again, and also another realization that came to me. My friend Josh is in a brief video, a brief section of the video where they talk about a special event that we did over in Adventureland at the Jungle Cruise that I also did. And he was like at this position where people told him jokes in exchange for little figurines. And I also did that position. And the thought that came to mind was, holy shit, it could have been me. It could have been me in the video. Skippy is not looking great. Oh. Well. I'm sure we can fix him up. Yes! Yes! See? See? Yes, that is Josh. I think you've been to at least a few parties with him. Captain Josh. It was him. I was so excited. I would say that having him in the video was like second best. Second best to having me in the video. But it still could have been me. It still could have been me. I have a video or a picture somewhere of me working that exact same position, but I look so bad in the picture that my friend Rick took. Rick had this incredible way about him where he would take pictures of me and I would look so bad. I would just look awful. But still, it could have been me. Yes. Oh, wait. So the guy who took it back from Josh Amaro. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. That was so funny. And gingerly handed it off. All right, I need to do like Skippy's eyelids. So his eyes are not done. So let's wait for that to dry. And do I have anything else to do on these other nails is the question. The only thing would be if I wanted to give Jenny lips. Thank you, Tiffany. It's very sweet of you to say. But I guarantee you, if I look as close to awful as I can, and maybe I can find it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me do a little bit of reconnaissance. And see if I can find this picture. It should honestly be pretty easy to find. Yeah, he always takes pictures of me looking awful. I don't know how. I'm gonna copy this image and post it privately to myself. And then I will open this in browser. Yeah. So here is the picture of me at the Jungle Cruise. You know, I actually don't look as bad as I thought. I actually, looking at it now, I don't look as bad as I thought. But yeah, this was me working that position that my friend Josh is working in the video, handing my friend Rick Roll. It was his name. They let people use these little name tags, and they had, thank you. And they had us like write them in. And like, actually my name tag, I don't know if it's the one I'm wearing there, but one of my name tags that I wore during this event, I actually like stuck to my washing machine and it's still there. And it said like Dr. Stephanie Grace, attorney at law, Esquire. I think there was more. My lead, Kelly, really liked adding more and more and more to my name. So oftentimes I would show up and she would have already filled it out. And it was just like the longest, like at one point, I think it like circled around, like it was crazy, the amount of names. But yeah, there's me at the cruise. You'd be excited to tell me a joke and get a figurine. I would be very excited to hand you your figurine. The one problem with this event was that they didn't like tell us how any of the other stations worked. So like people would ask us like if they were looking, there was like another one that was like really hard to do. And people were always asking us like, how do I do it? And I was like, I don't fucking know. No one trained me on this. Yeah, the only one of these that I have, they made a special one for the people who worked it. I think it was just for the skippers, and I got that one. Hold on, let me see if I can find any other fun pictures to share with y'all from my jungle days. My same friend has a picture of me in the Mickey's Halloween party outfit. Okay, here's a fun one. Here's a fun one. My mom is so silly. She's so silly. Or who? No, this wasn't my mom. My mom took a picture of this too and printed it out for me. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. But no, this was a podcast that my friend ran. Who took a picture of this and then posted it. But let me get into my private pasty place. My private pasty place. You know you want to see my private pasty place. Where the sun never shines. Anyway, at D23, they put this picture up of me, and my mom and also apparently my friend Kyle were like, I gotta take a picture of it. I gotta take a picture of the picture. So there, that's me leaning on the desk in the shipping office, which I'm not supposed to be doing. Actually, I'm not supposed to lean on that, but I was filling something out and somebody asked me to strike that pose again. So I did. And then it went down in infamy as a picture that was randomly shown at a D23. Hey, Jenny Nicholson might have seen that with her own 2 eyes. You never know. You never know. Is there any more jungle stuff here? I mean, there's me sitting with everybody I trained with when I first trained at Indy. I loved Indy. I legit loved working at Indy. Whose baby is this? Oh, this is my friend Kevin's baby. We're just gonna do a little jog down memory lane today. So, this is me and my friend's baby. And I'm actually driving the boat in this picture. I think I look pretty cute in this picture. But it is becoming below my face. What a cute little baby. What a cute little baby. But yeah, lots of good times. She's so precious. That little baby, She didn't care what you were doing. She didn't care what anybody was doing as long as she was involved. So you could be having like any conversation, and as long as you like brought her and like sat her in front of you, she'd be fine. You just want to meet the lions. Exactly. Exactly. There's an excellent picture of me standing at the dock. I'll share, I think, one more picture, which is not Jungle Cruise related. This is me in my wedding dress de-virginizing somebody at Rocky Horror. Because after our wedding, we went directly to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and my friend had never been there, and we de-virginized him. It's okay. I don't think that the baby minds that much. The baby's not watching. The baby probably couldn't even recognize themselves, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that. There's also a weird picture of me holding a baby at Big Thunder. Oh man, so many jungle pictures. I miss it. Oh hey, there's a picture of my friend Josh who's in that video. He tagged me in a picture with some BioShock minis. Anyway, I'll stop looking at my old pics. So I'm just like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You're like, okay, Stephanie, thank you. Thanks for that. Okay, let me close my Facebook too, so that I don't dox myself. And instead I'm just gonna stare at me and Rick. All right. All right. All right. So let's put my pinky up on this so I can see it. Can we focus, perhaps? This is not going on opaque. We're gonna have to make it thicker. Time. You survived work. Now it's time for the cat medicine. Skippy looks kind of angry, I'm not gonna lie. I've made Skippy a bit mad. Maybe I'll just take a little bit of black paint. I didn't even look up for that, son. I was like, yes, cat medicine time. You're off work. We all know what time it is. We love the cat medicine time. I wish I had like special redeems in my life when it was time to do a task I didn't want to do. Okay, let's just try to this other side of Skippy's eye. He looks like kind of stoned. All right. I did my best. Oh man, do you have to give him the shot yourself? That doesn't sound like fun. And I only want fun during my cat medicine time. All right, all right, all right, all right. I want to try to make Skippy's face a little better. And that might require me to use a little bit of this blue that I used for the background. So let's do that. Oh, let me clean off this brush. Of course. Okay, well, good. He's such a good boy. Barney's a good little baby. All right. Let's see if I can... Yeah. And then we'll see if I can get his cute little mouth. I'm going to do it in brown, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the picture. Your medicine time too. Enjoy the nailed it guy medicine time. There we go. That's a better Skippy. That's a better little baby. I'm still like considering, I think I might do Jenny's lips because her face is really plain. So let's do Jenny's lips. All right, so for this one, for her like regular, for her regular face, for this one, she just needs kind of like a general mauve pink kind of scenario. Pretty nice one for a human lip color. You have to start giving your cat shots. Everyone has to start giving their cat shots, apparently. All right. Gonna be using Color Club, not labeled. My favorite Color Club. The Color Club they forgot to label. I'm sure I got this from a mystery box. It really needs to be shaken. Like, really. Okay, I almost thought that I fucked up my nail. But I didn't. I want to get one of the shakers like Nicole has. But I'm not ready to make that kind of an investment. All right, so Jenny's lips are like pretty close to the bottom of her face. Yay, it's a mouth. I did it. And then she was wearing lipstick that kind of matched her shirt in the other one. So let's go in with that. All right, we got it. Yay! I think it's good enough. Okay, I think that's everything. I actually think that's it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let these dry a little bit more. I'm gonna put a layer of smudge free over them. I'm gonna put a layer of that stuff, glitter grabber, on them. I'm gonna put top coat on them. But then I think on my thumb and on my other hand, I'm gonna use by Danny Viana Milky Stars. This is such a cute Crelly with little black stars in it and little black glitters in it. And I just got it from Polished Pickup. So let's get on that while that side dries, so we can do some frickin' this shit. You know what's up. Yes, I love Crellies. Crellies are my favorite, and I love black and white Crellies. I only have one. But this one looked so cute. Ignore my dirty nails. I don't know why it is it's so much harder to get short nails. I mean, I do know why it is. Or I have theories as to why it's so much harder to get short nails clean. I had one of those really annoying coworkers. Like, I've always had a hard time keeping my nails clean, like, my entire life. And I think it's because I've always kept them short, and like also I scratch a lot, and so it happens, like they get dirty. And I used to like work with this one chick who was just like, it's so easy to keep your nails clean, just wash your hands. And I'm like, but I do wash my hands. And yet I always hate it when people are like that, when like you explain a thing that you struggle with and they're like, but why do you struggle with that? It's just so easy. I'm like, okay, I'll stop. I will stop it. That's actually partially, there's some things I don't like giving advice on, and it's stuff that like I just kind of do. I'm like, I don't know how I do that. I just do it. So I'm not really the best person to ask. All right. But yeah, I also think short nails, whenever stuff gets trapped under them, it gets trapped like right where the nail bed, and like it gets trapped under. But if you get stuff under your long nails and you go wash your hands, it's usually trapped under like a little bit like more towards the end. So it's easier to wash off. That's my theory. That's just a theory, a nail theory. You know what I mean? I wonder how Matt Pat's gonna make money. Oh, did I already do this? I don't know if he already talked about that. Or maybe he just invested well. And now, like, just doesn't need YouTube. I've never liked Matt Pat. I've tried, like, I haven't tried a lot to watch his videos, but every time I've only, like, how do I say this? I've watched a few of his videos, and there's always been a few things that he said that made me go like, you don't really know what you're talking about, do you? Like, he made a video about skincare, actually very recently, and somebody sent it to me, and I decided to watch it. Because, like, I know quite a bit about, like, basic skincare, not about, thank you so much, Khaleesi. Thank you. Enjoy your walk. But yeah, like, I know a lot about the basics of skincare. Like, I'm not like a person who knows like about like the 12 steps of Korean skincare. And I do think that it like goes overboard and that people don't really need that many steps of skincare. But there are people who need specialized skincare. Like, I have eczema, so I can't use soaps or else they'll like dry my skin out too much. And I also like have an injection that I take now every 2 weeks that like seriously helps me. Like, before my injection, like my body was like basically just like covered in like big ol' like flakes of like big patches, like red patches of flaky skin before I started doing that, and like the injections changed my life. Yeah, moisturizer and a face wash is basically what people need. But like he was dunking on, yeah, absolutely, really. Except for my eczema, I'm very much the same way. Like I'm not acne prone. My face has always been really good. It's like the skin on my body that's been bad. But like the video was really like, he kept saying you could just use soap. And it's like, you could just use soap on your face, but soap's like pretty bad for your skin. Like straight up soap, like a bar soap is pretty bad for your skin. And most people agree. Most dermatologists would say, no, soap's really drying, like straight up soap is really drying. So you want something either with like added ingredients that make it less drying, or more likely just like something that isn't exactly bar soap. Yeah, he said that in his damn video, his stupid ass video. I was annoyed. I was so annoyed. And then he was dunking on really old stuff. He was dunking on Vaseline, of all things, Vaseline and cold cream. And I have known people who have cured their acne with cold cream. Cold cream is really good stuff. Also, there was an ad that we did share it from the 70s where people said that they creamed their face. I'm glad he shared that. That was very funny. But I was so annoyed because he was just like, you could just use soap. You could just use soap. And I'm like, dude, you know nothing. You know fucking nothing. I'm not trying to say that we all need a 12-step Korean regime, because we don't. But you know fucking nothing. You have super dry skin and can't find any lotion that works for more than 5 to 10 minutes. That sucks, nailed it. Yeah, that man's crazy. Yeah, he doesn't get that there are so many skin types out there. Exactly. Double cleansing, like, okay, that's what I learned with cold cream. It was like, use the cold cream and then wash it off. But some people who have like really bad acne shouldn't even wash it off. Not a doctor, and don't even have acne. So take my opinion and throw it directly into the trash. But, however, some people who experience breakouts, it can be due, or so I have heard, to over drying out the skin and removing too much oil, because then your skin tries to make up for that amount of oil. Sorry, I'm checking something on my camera. Your skin will try to make up for it, and it'll overproduce oil. And that's not fucking good, which is why cold cream is great, because it cleanses your skin, it doesn't clog your pores, but it also doesn't dry you out at all. But yeah, double cleansing is great. And there's also other stuff, like if you use, like, I have really sensitive eyes. I mean, it's worth a try if you have, like... But, like, if you do a double cleanse and then moisturize, you're probably okay. But, like, I have no idea. I don't have oily skin. So, like I said, my opinion can go directly into the trash. I know enough, as much as Matt Pat. Who knows fucking nothing. And he was also just being really negative. He was doing that, you know, he was doing that thing, that fear-mongering about ingredients. I hate that. Not to say that there aren't bad ingredients, but like a lot of ingredients that people fearmonger about, they'll get removed and replaced by a worse ingredient. And again, like, I'm not naive. I don't think that like, there was a guy, the guy who invented leaded gasoline was like, it's so safe that I'll pour it all over my body. And he did. And then he immediately went and like got on a plane to France and had a bunch of like special treatments for lead, like for lead poisoning. So like, for sure, people are out there putting shit that doesn't belong in your cosmetics or your gas or whatever in it and pretending it's all fine. However, it's not every ingredient, and especially not every ingredient that you can't pronounce. Like, I hate that. That's so, like, when people are just like, you can't pronounce this ingredient, and like, that's how I know it's bad. I'm like, that's just like, A, anti-intellectualism, and B, just like misinformation. Because there's things in nature that everybody can pronounce that will fucking kill you. And there's things made in a lab that will save your life. So there. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You mean you know people who can't pronounce supposedly? Exactly. So you can't trust an accurate way to decide my life. Yes. And no way am I saying just blindly go along with everything and trust that any company you use. But generally, if they sell it at the drugstore, it's usually decently safe, unless you have certain sensitivities. If it's getting distributed in like mainstream, like not Amazon, because anybody can sell anything on Amazon, but like if you walk into a fucking CVS, it might make you break out. Maybe it won't be right for your skin. But the stuff there shouldn't like kill you. There's no B in supposedly. He used to be an all-natural girly. Do not hate yourself. We've all done something like that. We've all been there. I am trying to get stars off the side of this fucking bottle. We've all had that hill that we wanted to die on and realized that there was that we were on the wrong hill. You know what I mean? We've all been there. I'm just getting the product to see how good it is, but come to find out, the company's paid the app to give them a good rating. Exactly. Fucking exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get some of these stars off with a magnet. Here's a fun trick. If there's a ball in your polish, you can take a magnet for magnetic polishes. I learned this from Summer from Plus Life Lacquer. There we go. And you can scrape off the sides. And this is actually working better than usual. And if your polishes don't have balls, you can actually buy them separately. I have a bag of a bottle, a container. Let me take a magnet to some balls. Now you're getting into my fetishes. Sir, would you like me to magnetize your balls? They always say yes. You have a couple bags of balls, different size balls. You gotta get your shoes from the cobbler? From the cobbler, really? Your shoes are at the cobbler? Are you in a medieval town? Sorry, I know there are still cobblers out there. I just so rarely hear people. I hear people say I'm going to the shoe repair place. I very rarely hear people say I'm going to the cobbler. Hopefully your shoes aren't just cobbled together. Crack myself up. Anyway. You're welcome. Do we have stars? Yes, we have stars now. So yes, go forth and magnetize your balls. Can I have the star? Thank you. Really is kind of a fancy broad. Is there another star here? There's not another star. We might have to do some star searching. I don't think that this one came with a bag of stars. Often these polishes will come with a bag of the specialty glitter. Yes, PPU bingo this weekend. I am very excited. All right, all right, all right. Can we get another star? I would love a star. Danny Viana, give me your stars. I think they all fell to the bottom. If you groan at the stars, they'll come out easier. There's a star up here. Okay, I got it. We did it. I have heard tell that PPU is boring this month. What's the theme this month? Does anybody know the theme? I haven't even checked out the spoilers at all. Oh, you're new here? What's PPU Bingo? It sounds dangerous for your wallet. Well, it will be. So PPU Bingo, we're going to be hosting it on Sunday at 4 p.m. PST. And that is the night that me and my friend Danny Shout play bingo while we shop PPU. So we go through all the PPU polishes. We give our opinions. We make fun of some things sometimes. We try to be mean to the polishes so that we don't buy all of them. And yeah, if you win, you get a sub to either my channel or Danny's channel. And it's just a really fun night. We just have a good time. Danny and I go on like wild tangents. You've been listening to my wild tangents today, so you're already kind of like prepped. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, sometimes like the biggest understatement of the year. Exactly. And okay, let me tell you all, I'm not gonna say too much, but because you're all here, should I? Well, I mean, I'm making it sound like way more exciting than it is, what I'm about to say. We're doing a special fundraiser this time, so I hope that it'll be very successful and very fun. But you can find out more about that tomorrow on my YouTube video, because I am announcing it tomorrow on my YouTube video. And also, if you're new here, feel free to join the Discord tonight at 5 p.m. PST. We are going to be watching The Birdcage, starring Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. It is a classic that I think everybody in the Discord loves, or they haven't seen it yet, and they will love it. I can't find stars. Yeah, the Discord, though, is 18 plus, so be 18 plus, please. Because in the middle of the night, I'll post my horny ramblings. And you don't want to see that unless you're 18 years or older. See, you're doing a battle of base coats vid, one drugstore and one indie. What's your fave? So my fave that is technically both, but not technically either, would be Bonder, Orly Bonder base coat. I haven't really used any other ones from the drugstore, and the only indie base coat I've really used has been Glisten and Glow, and that's okay. But honestly, really the only base coat that I use is Bonder. At one point, I did do a test of a bunch of different base coats, including ones that were supposed to be specifically anti-staining. And I found that in my experience, none of them were better than any of the other ones at not staining, including Orly Bonder. However, the nail that I did not put any base coat on, it was like stained to the skin, like to the nail bed. Like I was trying to like buff out the nail to get the stain out, and I literally couldn't. I literally couldn't do it. It like settled into all the ridges. I had used, I forgot the name of the polish of the company. Crystal Knockout. I had used Crystal Knockout Fat Bear because that is the most staining polish I own. I see all of these stars. Do you see that? My brush is brushing at these stars, and yet I am getting, is that 1 star? I got 1 star. All right, Thumb, you get 1 star. Oh, I got way more than I thought. I got 3 stars. Okay. Excellent. All right. Are there any more stars on this? Try to get some stars. I got a star. Okay. I got a star. Let's put this on my middle nail. Got a little dent in it, but a few more coats. Maybe I can find a star and put it right where I got the dent. Let me get a star again. Is there a star? Yes, I've seen Tank Girl. I watched Tank Girl for the first time with a girl I liked in high school. And she brought lychee gummies. And I was like, are we going to make out? And the answer was, on that day, no. But the answer a few weeks later was a decided yes. All right. Get the stars of the Orly Kelly Marissa collab constellation. No! I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these stars. You're welcome. Maybe tonight I can tell you the full story of that because it's definitely like one of Husbando's favorite stories. But it's just so racy. I got 2 random stars on the brush. So I will throw them onto another nail. There we go. And then you can go on my pinky. That girl, for Halloween one year, dressed up as David Bowie as Jareth from The Labyrinth. And she could do the contact juggling. She had the crystals and she could do the contact juggling. So as you can see, I had very good taste. I just need you all to know that. I need like another star for this nail. There we go. I found one. As you can see, I was a young lady of culture. There we go. Hopefully I will find some more stars as I paint this last layer on all my nails. But maybe I will, maybe I won't. Yeah, I tried watching Tank Girl with my hubs the other day, or the other month or something, because I was like, this will be fun. Let's watch Tank Girl. And I forgot that there are many ways in which Tank Girl is not fun. Like, it is fun in most ways, I would say. But damn, that is a bleak future. And fucked up shit happens. Shocked to find out that fucked up shit happens in a movie that has Malcolm McDowell in it. His movies are usually so upbeat and positive about the future. One of the Tank Girl songs, or one of the songs that they play in Tank Girl, Aurora, is like constantly, has been like constantly on my like stuff I'm currently listening to playlists since I was like in high school. Ooh. When I watched Tank Girl, I already had an iPod. So I think I did buy the soundtrack on iTunes. Actually, I might have a physical copy of the soundtrack. I just want my side of my thumb to kind of get in shape. You know what I mean? All right. This whole time I haven't like done my smudge free. So I did use LimeWire a little bit. So mostly my sister used LimeWire. She was actually older than me. And then, you remember Omi, who was here a second ago? Pretty Omi, when we were in high school. A lot of the stuff I listened to were CDs that she had downloaded and ripped for me, like mixes. And the best part of those mixes is she was always trying to get me into anime and listening to anime theme songs. And at the time I wasn't into it, but nowadays things are different. So she always put like anime theme songs on it, and I was always like, I don't want. Except for this one anime theme song, which is the best anime theme song. I don't remember what anime it was for, but they were actually saying Holy Armed Forces. But all either of us could hear was Honey, I'm Full of Sex. And so we would sing it that way. And it was amazing. So yeah, I didn't like, I think that the Kazaa was the place to pirate music when I was like really heavy into it. I feel like when Omi was doing it, she was using Napster. And then my sister, I think, used LimeWire, and then I used Kazaa, because I'm always a late adopter. Or an early adopter. I just can't be doing it when it's popular. Yeah, you were more in the Kazaa era? Exactly. This needs to be cleaned. Hold on. I can't reach in there. I can't. My nails are too precious right now. Okay. But yeah, then eventually I just started using iTunes. And I had a lot of CDs as well. Now my mom has most of my CDs, and I really need to go get my copy of the Velvet Goldmine soundtrack, because they don't have that on fucking Spotify. Jeez, my like, is that from my dabbing dish, or is that from inside? Call coming from inside the house here. I'm just cleaning my dabbing dish, don't mind me. All right. Clean up. a little around the outside of our Jenny heads. Get them nice. You're older, you did Napster, yep. I think Omi's mom was like hip with Napster. So like, I think that maybe she helped Omi illegally download stuff. I don't know if Omi is still here, but my sister was going through our stuff, like at my mom's house. And there was a bunch of like Jewish stuff because my sister and I are Jewish, but my mom isn't. If you are Jewish and are like, how does that work? It's because my sister and I were converted as babies. But anyway, the point is that my sister and my mom were going through the Jewish stuff, and there was a menorah that Omi and her mom had given me, and they had like written a message on the bottom, and they were like, now you'll think about us every time you celebrate Hanukkah. And my sister was like, do you want this? And I was like, of course I fucking want that. It was amazing. All right. All right, all right. But little did I know, there was a person at high school with us who loved Skippy. And now Skippy's on my nail. It's gone full circle. All right, all right, all right, all right. So. Let me get my glitter grabber. We're going to be using Glisten and Glow. I prefer Plus Life Lacquer's software glitter grabber, but they don't sell refills for it, and I already have a shit ton of refills for Glisten and Glow. So right now, we're just using what we have. I do have a full bottle of software, but it's so nice. There we go. All right. Yes, hell yeah. I hope you love it. I did not get those jellies, so I'm excited to hear how you like them. All right. Get that porg down. Never thought I'd draw a porg on my nails. And I know that it's not a weird thing to make nail art of. I just kind of assumed I never would. They look really good. I don't love reflective, though. Oh, I can put this on my other hand. I thought I might end a bit early today, but looks like we're going to be exactly on time. Which is good. I didn't really want to end early. I was just kind of like, well, I'd rather end early than just like artificially extend my runtime. Yay! These are looking gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It was so exciting. I got to see my friend last night. My fake son, as I call him sometimes. Because he's younger than me. And when he used to live around here, occasionally he would act like a child. Not in a weird sex way, just in a... in a occasionally he was childish way. All right. Whew. Oh my god, my like butt was sliding off of this chair, and I was like, why is my butt like falling asleep? And it's because I'm like not sitting on this chair to give it like full ability to support my butt. All right, I'm gonna let these dry for a minute. These, by the way, are the Jenny nails. I wish I had made her hat over here lower and her face smaller. I thought I was doing that, but in the end, I wasn't. But when it came down to it, I actually was not doing that. Her face looks a lot more Jenny shaped in the index finger. And of course, the middle finger looks exactly like her. It looks perfect. But yeah, so note for next time I do this exact manicure. Make the hat bigger and the face smaller. Now I know. Thanks, Jojo. Thank you, thank you. I'm loving it. I want this Awani hat so bad. So bad. So bad. Okay, now I need some top coat. Okay. My desk is very crowded. All right. Let's get this nice and sealed in. I think that my index finger is the best. Which, going into it, I thought might be the case. I thought that look would potentially be very nice to translate into nail art. And I was right. If I could change one thing, I would have made this hat lower on this nail. And her face rounder and shorter. Like the real Jenny. There we go. Looking so shiny. So shiny and beautiful. You just went outside to take pictures of a quartet you're swatching because it's so nice out, but then you're stupid. With your stupid like took 20 minutes to go up and down 2 flights of stairs. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You did miss the star finding. The stars have been found. They've all been located. But we did top coat our little Jennies and our little Skippy. My favorite Jenny is the first one. My least favorite is this one because I made her face too long. But I think the hat looks cute. That's my hot take. Thank you. So now we're just doing my final top coat. Whose quartet are you swatching, if I may ask? And feel free to be like, no. It's a secret. There we go. My favorite part of the Starcruiser video is when, I don't remember what she was saying, but she was like, could they be so naive? And she just like has a close up on Bob Chapek's face. That's my favorite part. I'm like, yes. Shame him. Shame him. Ooh, Colors to Carol. I love Colors to Carol. I don't have enough Colors to Carol. I need more Colors to Carol. Jewelbox Jive. Oh, it just went live today and they're gorge. You made you prop 2 live tonight. Excellent. Let's see. What are these Jewelbox Jive polishes? Here, let's, there we go. There we go. Colors to Carol. I'm like, oh yes, Colors to Carol doesn't have an E. Products. Ooh. Oh, there are a bunch of frickin' whatchamacallits. Multi-chromes. Did I say Jewel Bug? Okay, you said, okay, it's Jewel Bug. Very nice. In the bottle, these 3 look exactly the same, but they do not look exactly the same on the nail. Oh, not those 3. These 3. These 3 look exactly the same in the bottle. I was just like, those are all the same, though. But no, they look different on the nail. Very, very nice. Very nice. All right, well, it looks like we are done for now. This is the final look. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty cute. I like the first one. I just want to do every nail, just that one. This is my new look. It's just this is just Jenny's Twilight costume. So I'm gonna have my nails at all times. Okay, I'm gonna be taking off. Everybody have a great day. I will be back on Sunday with Polish Pickup Bingo. Also, a new video is going up tomorrow, and tonight at 5 p.m. PST, we're going to watch the Birdcage in the Discord, so come join us if you would like to do that. You are so welcome. Have a great night, everybody, and all that other good stuff. I'm like, I should press end stream, but I'm stretching anyway. All right, have a good weekend. Bye.